dropping cool.
Game 5 in the Western Conference semifinals. The Trailblazers have a lofty series lead with 3 wins. Will overconfidence be their undoing, or will their passion and determination help them prevail against the Houston Rockets? Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
Welcome to 2K Sports and the Western Conference semifinals. It's an elimination game in store tonight, with the series standing at 3-1. I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. Here are the starters for Houston. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. And for the Trailblazers, Damian Lillard out there with Karis LeVert. Then it's Bobby Portis. Then it's Smith. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here we go. So the Rockets win the tip. Westbrook, the pass to Durant. Hands it from short range.
Durant just going to work inside, outsmarting the defense and getting the close range look. Just angry on the rim rocker.
Man, that was felt all throughout this building. Now here's Westbrook. Tries the spin move. Over Lillard. And the basket by Westbrook.
Oh, unlimited energy. That's what Westbrook brings. No problems bouncing off contact.
A nice shot by Smith.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Smith with a screen on Lillard. And Russell Westbrook gets the 3. Westbrook's got 5 now.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now here's Smith. He's got 5. Williams. Nice start for him. Shaking his first shot.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Westbrook outside. Over to the wing. Here's Şengün. And it's Houston scoring again.
Talk about a fast start. 4 for 4 right out of the gate.
Yep, that one goes. He's got 7.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Smith outside. To the middle. Here's Durant. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And it's Smith penetrating. And then Portis with the dunk.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Houston. This one for 3. Portland with a rebound. And they've had a remarkable postseason record so far. Only 1 loss.
And this group knows how to bounce back. They have a winning attitude, utmost confidence in their ability to figure out defenses and find creative ways to score. Very well coached, and even the younger players on this team have a sense of maturity that's uncommon.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Your Trailblazers Youth Dance Team.
Eason's checked in for the Rockets.
Number 17.
And looking at these playoffs so far, here are some of the players who have been distributing the ball the best. In the 3rd spot, Russell Westbrook.
I really admire how he seeks out his teammates. His selfless attitude and desire to get his guys going is what makes him such a valuable player.
Back to Şengün. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Şengün's got his 2nd basket of the night. Oh, wow, guys, this does not look good. We've got an injury here.
Yeah, that type of injury is always worrisome. Hopefully, he's okay.
And he's going to have to get checked out with that great medical staff that all teams in this league have.
Denny Avdias checked in for Portland. Portis with a screen on Eason. Here's Smith. And the Blazers getting another bucket right there.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
It's Eason with the jam.
We know Russ can do this. He's averaged double-digit assists numerous times in his career.
Pass to Avdia. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Now here's Westbrook. 5 points in the game. Eason finds Durant. Yes, it's good. Durant's got 6.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Portis, the pass to Smith. Avdia, screen on Westbrook. Out to Lillard. 5 on the clock. Back to Smith. Fires from deep. From beyond the arc, and then some. He's got 16.
He has yet to miss a single shot. What a night he's having.
Pick by Smith. Fires for 3. Westbrook can't hit. Portland leading by 3. And let's swing.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
Westbrook taking his time here. Durant, pass to Şengün. Durant with the bucket.
You can tell he's feeling it. Hasn't missed a single shot all quarter.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. So for the Blazers, Kamara, he's checked in for Portis. Sharp comes in for LeVert. And it's Scoot Henderson in for Lillard. Finney-Smith's checked in for the Rockets. Van Vliet comes in for Durant. 1:35 left in the opening quarter. The 3, Smith, just outstanding. He hits again, and he's still a perfect 9 for 9.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Eason's got 5 now.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Now here's Smith. 21 points in the game. 3 on the clock. 3-pointer Sharp. Another 3 for Portland.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Van Vliet, pass to Westbrook. Şengün, a screen on Sharp. Back to Van Vliet. There's the 3. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got his 4th assist with that last one. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Van Vliet, pass to Şengün. Van Vliet outside. Over Henderson, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. It's the Trailblazers, up 5. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's get you back onto the court for more of this pivotal Game 5. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Portland.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And another thing that has really opened up the rest of the floor is their damage from the mid.
Portland making a switch here. Smith's checked in. And then for Houston, Thompson, he's checked in for Finney-Smith. And it's Westbrook in for Smith. So the Rockets 5 now. Thompson out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Fred Van Vliet. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Şengün in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And when you've got your opponent down, you don't want to take your foot off the pedal.
Well, with the pace of this game, you don't want to leave anything to chance.
Yeah, few guys drop dimes like Westbrook. He has an innate talent for setting up shooters. And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Out to Thompson. Sengun, a screen on Smith. And Thompson gets it to go.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
Out to Lillard. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Back comes Houston in transition. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day.
Oh, it's rebounded by Sengun.
What a contest. That looked like a guaranteed bucket.
Sengun, the screen. Thompson passes to Westbrook. 6 to shoot. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Trailblazers lead by 11. Kamara. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Kamara's gotten 4 this quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
The 3 from Thompson, that's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got his 7th assist of the game. That last one. Portland shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Houston foul. Fred VanVleet. First personal foul.
Take a break. Take a break.
Second team
2
foul.
shots.
At the line for Portland.
The first free throw is good. It's over for the Blazers. Bobby Portis is checked in for Looney. Karis LeVert comes in for Sharp. And it's Scoot Henderson in for Damian Lillard. And then for Houston, Capella, he's checked in for Alperen Sengun. And it's Kevin Durant in for Van Vliet.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
Here's Durant. Durant taking it in close.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
Here's Smith. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Smith's got 29 points.
Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him.
Yeah, one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively. And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Outside Kamara, the 3 is up. Sinks it from distance. Kamara's got 7 points.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling. Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Looney's checked in for Portis. And then for Houston, Sengun comes in for Capella. And it's Jabari Smith in for Eason. Trailblazers lead by 10. Smith outside. The baseline, Jay. Man, that one drops for him. Smith's got 8 here in this quarter.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Smith passes to Şengün. From the right block. And it's Houston scoring again.
And that's where Şengün does the majority of his scoring. I mean, he's a problem down low.
13 feet out, and it's Portland scoring again.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Rockets trail by 12. Pass to Smith. Back to Westbrook. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Westbrook's got 7 points.
And that's a tough, tough finish. Sometimes it feels like Westbrook prefers to take these contested shots. They're definitely opting for the mid-range jumpers, and it's working.
Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy. He's got 9.
Any possession that ends with him finishing at the rim is ideal.
And so it's Portland going into the break up 12. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We'll be right back after this word.
Welcome, everybody, and in this pivotal Game 5, a tremendous performance thus far for the Portland Trail Blazers.
They're moving well on offense, great teamwork. Maybe not as strong as our teamwork, but whose is?
How about your old Lakers team?
What I remember seeing, they pass the ball into Shaq Ernie, and it never comes back out.
That's why they call me the Shaq Hole.
Checking out the circumstances for the Portland Trail Blazers. Guys, a chance for them to close out the series.
Yep, that's right, Ernie. But these games are tough. I mean, those other guys, they're fighting for their lives out there.
Yeah, so you got to get on them early. Come out strong and dominate like I always did. Don't give them the slightest hope.
Well, I, for one, am hoping for a good game. Don't take the hope away from Shaq. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
Continuing our coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. Glad to have you back. Ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Denny Avdia out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Smith. Then it's Karis LeVert, and it's Lillard in at point guard. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Really, there is no defense for this. Lillard is just this good. You gotta love it when he's locked in like this. And he's leading the charge for them, but let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
He's doing everything he can to keep him in this game, finding good looks.
And the slam was so good, but the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Absolutely. What a slick play. Westbrook gets the bucket.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Smith, and it's Portland scoring again.
I like the way they've established their offense to start the half. 3 straight makes.
Smith outside. Back to Westbrook. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Portis.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Lillard finds Smith. Back to Lillard. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Thompson with a screen. And Westbrook good for 3. Westbrook's got 15.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Smith. And it's Portland scoring again.
Well, he's having a huge night, and so is this offense, just rolling right now.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Three ball from Lillard.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Pass to Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense is all about getting buckets, no distractions.
Durant against Smith. LeVert outside. 6 on the shot clock. Unloads. And there's Smith. That one's good on the assist from LeVert. Smith's got 45 points. Outside Durant. Back to Westbrook. On target from range.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And here now, a list of the players who have had the hottest hand in the playoffs. In the third spot, Kevin Durant.
Perfect time to take it to another level offensively. He's really carried them at that end.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Smith. Ooh, the dunk by Smith.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Rockets trail by 13. Thompson outside. Outside Durant. Houston working the ball around. 4-3, and Houston another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Here's Smith. And he goes big with the dunk right over Kevin Durant.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Westbrook, the pass to Thompson. And Houston, another 3.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Portis outside. Back to Smith. Portland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
At the line for your Trailblazers, Smith. Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Smith. And some changes here for Portland. Looney's checked in for Portis, and it's Kamara in for LeVert. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Eason's checked in for Thompson. Smith hits them both. And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for the Rockets. They trail by 11. It's good. Şengün's got 10 points.
And if the defense leaves a man open, Westbrook will find him. Russell's floor awareness helps him rack up the assist.
Ooh, the dunk by Smith.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. The Rockets have gotten 8 of 9 to fall. Terrific offense so far in this third quarter. For 3, Westbrook. Portland with a rebound. Looney's got 4 rebounds now. Avdia finds Lillard. Here's Smith. Here he goes. It's hauled in by Houston.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth. Just couldn't finish.
Outside Durant. Oh, sweet move. And that's 2 points on the layup. Durant's got 25 points in the game.
It's interesting. They definitely had more 3-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Westbrook with it. Avdia picks him up. Durant, pass to Eason. Deflected! And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. And some changes here for Portland. Smith, he's checked in for Looney. Sharp comes in for Avdia. And it's Henderson in for Damian Lillard. Finney-Smith's checked in for Houston. Fred VanVleet comes in for Durant. 56 seconds left in the third. Clock at 6. Here's VanVleet. That one goes. Count it. He's got 7.
Well, VanVleet likes to work up close and personal at the basket. Always ready to take it inside.
Here's Smith. Yep, that one goes.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Westbrook against Sharp. Westbrook gets the bucket. 23 points in the game.
and he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though? Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his 4th three-pointer of the game.
Outside Finney Smith. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the three. Westbrook's got 17 points here in the second half.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the deep.
The previous play is under review.
Line.
The ruling
And
on
not
the
so
floor
fast.
is confirmed.
The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
While this call may not decide the game, you always prefer to get it right.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he got it off.
That was a great idea to give it a second glance. The replay system is available, so you've got to utilize it.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Trailblazers out in front, leading by 7. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds. Screen on Eason. An open look for Smith. And he drains the quick shot. Smith's got 60.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Westbrook gets the bucket.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
Here's Smith. Again! What an avalanche! That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Pass to Westbrook. And he gets the bucket. Westbrook's got 36 points.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Kamara, that's good.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
That is just beautiful ball movement. Unselfish basketball.
Count that bucket. And it's a 7-point Portland lead.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition. Well, coaches really appreciate when guys defend with that kind of effort. Just a fantastic job protecting the rim.
And another one! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
NBA, it feels like he can't miss.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And some changes here for Portland. Portis comes in for Kamara, and LeVert subbed in for Sharp. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. 6 to shoot. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Apia pulls it in.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Smith outside. Out to Portis. Lillard passes to Smith. Shoots from the baseline. And it's Portland with another.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Money from three.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Houston making some changes. Alper and Şengün's checked in for Clint Capella. Smith comes in for Finney Smith. And it's Durant in for Eason.
Rocket substitution. Alper Şengün. Jabari Smith Jr.
Here's Thompson. And here's Westbrook. Şengün, a screen on Lillard. Westbrook, booyah! He sinks the triple.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
Westbrook. Oh, he dropped it straight in.
Now, you didn't expect Westbrook to back down, did you? I mean, he brings so much heart and hustle.
No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Here's Smith. A minute 37 left in the fourth quarter. Thompson. It's money from deep.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
Şengün with a steal. Now Thompson. Outside Westbrook. And again for three.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And has now tied the franchise record for... Oh, another one falls.
What an incredible scoring performance on the big stage.
Yes, making playoff history here, guys. He's in some elite company on the single-game scoring list. Out of bounds, and it'll go to the Trailblazers. Now Smith. And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Now Lillard. And the Baby J is good.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time limited.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
And that's KD recognizing the opportunity, putting the defender in a no-win spot.
He gets the first, and that trims the lead to 6. Free throws good for Durant. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And stolen by Durant. Takes a step back. From 12 feet out, tipped. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Russell Westbrook. First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for two.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Stellar work at the charity stripe, trying to build out this lead.
Timeout called. Houston. They trail by 7. All right, guys, what's your take?
trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
I can't wait to see what they draw up here and who they decide to go to.
Durant. Oh, he jammed it.
Assisted foul. Jump ball.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, it's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Fourth team foul. At the line for two. Damian Lillard.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he does get the second one. And that increases the lead to 6. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Blocked! Here's Lillard. Smith. Oh, connects again!
What a performance. He's now tied for third most points in single-game playoff history.
Boy, the way he's been scoring the ball, you had a feeling he'd leave his name in the record books. And so the Portland Trail Blazers win the series and are moving on. They snuff out any chance at a comeback with the Game 5 win. Now it's on to the conference finals.
If anyone had doubts about this team and its resilience, I think those have been put to rest. The championship's much more within their reach now, but next round they face a very difficult test.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Damian, you faced an aggressive defense designed to slow you down. How were you able to get it going?
I mean, I just had to stick with it. As long as I keep making plays for other guys, my teammates made shots, and that loosened up the defense and allowed me to get going.
You know what to do. Thanks, Damian.
All right, Allie, thank you. Time for us to say goodbye. We hope you enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference playoffs. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.